Okay. Hey everyone. Um, this video, I guess, is primarily a video response, an overall video response to Violet. Um, she is the primary witch, I would say, on YouTube that I go to most of the time to watch her videos and things like that. Um, I used to keep up with um, other YouTube people, or I hate to say it like that, but other people that did videos on YouTube that talk about Wicca, witchcraft, um, the craft in general. Um, I used to keep up with other people, and then I found Violet, and she's not like other witches. Um, and when I say that, I'm not saying it in a way of disrespect or anything like that. Um, but in her videos, she doesn't really classify under any certain genre of practice, if that makes any sense at all. She is open minded. She has different things within her life that she contributes to her craft, and to her beliefs and her practice, and so on and so forth. She brings the viewer into her own life. She allows them to experience things with her. Um, you get to really understand her emotions on the days that she does the videos. Um, it's almost like you can read her while you're watching her video, if that makes sense. My eye is killing me right now. It's itching so bad. Um, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's really bothering me. Um, but yeah, she's very interesting, and I know she's not meaning to be. I know she's trying to be laid back and um, trying to contribute a conversation, I guess, into the pagan YouTube community. But she's very interesting, and I enjoy watching her videos. Now, for the main part of why I made this video. Like I said, it is a video it is a video response to Violet. Um, in the sense that here lately she's been going through a hard time with other pagans, other witches. Um, she's really getting backstabbed. Um, and I think it's sad. She did a video. I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. Um, I am just tired. So please excuse me. I know I'm rambling, but please just bear with me. Um, she did a video about something about her dolls. She has a big fascination for um, the dolls that she shows in her videos and stuff like that. Like, it's not just a doll to her, it has a personality of its own. Each one has its own personality. Each one contributes to her in a spiritual sense. They connect with her. And so she had an incident. Well, I take that back. I think she had more than one incidents um, where people were willing to send her dolls. And she sent some of her dolls as a way of saying thank you, or at least that's how I took the video. Um, but they never sent the dolls that they promised to her. Um, so she sent dolls that meant everything in the world to her as a way of saying thank you for the doll that they were sending. But they never sent the dolls, but at the same time, they received the dolls that she sent out. And she got upset about it. And to be honest, I don't blame her whatsoever. Um, and the fact of the matter is that it's sad that this is where the pagan, I'm going to say pagan because that's a broad sense, it's everybody, okay? It's sad that the pagan community has come to this. We can't trust each other. We are bickering, we are fighting, we are arguing, we are standing our ground thinking we're better than everybody else. Um, and I'm not saying that's all of us, but in the mainstream, sorry, but in the mainstream of things like YouTube, um, social gatherings, covens, it seems like we don't really get along anymore, and I don't understand why. Um, for those of you who know me, you know that I had issues with a Wiccan coven of mine, and I left that coven. And at this point in time, I am a solitary practitioner. I am fine with that. Do I want a coven? Yes. Do I want to be a part of one? Yes. But I have learned to step back, and when the right coven shows up, I'll know it because the goddess has sent them to me. Um, so I've put more trust into the divine. I've learned not to seek out things, just let it come to me. Um, but this video is, like I said, it's for Violet, because she's a real sweet person, and to watch her video and know that she has been hurt emotionally by these people, it bothers me. Because she takes the time to make her videos for YouTube, just like the rest of us. She pours out her emotions. She's sweet as hell to everybody that she meets or tries to be. I'm even friends with her on Facebook. I don't talk to her as much as I probably should. But I understand that she has her own life situations going on as well as the rest of us. And that's something else I need to throw out too, just throwing it out there. When you socialize with other Wiccans, other pagans, other witches, okay? Let's say you first enter a coven, or you're new to a coven. Just because you are a part of a coven, or you're a part of a social group, or you even have 2 or 3 friends that are Wiccan, does not mean that you live your entire life surrounded by that. Does that make sense? You live your life as a Wiccan, or as a witch, or as a pagan, or whatever you wish to be called, or whatever you choose to follow, but you still have reality aside from that. And I'm not saying that your spiritual path is not a reality. What I mean by reality is we have bills to pay, we have jobs, we have kids possibly, we have issues going on all the time. Our car breaks down, we have financial troubles, one of our kids may be in the hospital, or our partner may be in the hospital, family deaths. Just because we are not in the norm, I would say, does not mean that we don't have problems of our own that we have to attend to. Like me, I classify myself as a eclectic witch. I'm no longer a Wiccan, but I still cherish some of the Wiccan beliefs that connected to me the most. Does that make sense? So my spirituality, I would say, is still Wiccan based, but the whole karma thing and the whole threefold law is a bunch of bull in my perspective. I think that the Wiccan community takes it out of context. They're too uptight, And I don't like that. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to disrespect anyone. It's just my beliefs. Um, I do believe that you get back what you send out, but I also believe that the divine has a heart, that they do understand when situations arise. So if someone attacks you or attacks your family, I don't feel that it is wrong to defend yourself, your family, or your loved ones with the use of magic. Not all of us have the strength to fight. I am not a fighter. I don't like to fight. I feel bad when I fight someone. Um, and quite honestly, I'm fat, so um, yeah, I don't like to fight. I would rather use my magic. And I know that a lot of people believe that you shouldn't use magic for harm. I don't see it as harming. I see it as defense. There is a big difference between intentionally going out and just attacking someone for the hell of it, or going out and defending the innocent. Does that make sense? It's kind of like Charmed. I mean, all of their magic isn't completely pure. When you watch the show, I mean, they're attacking with magic. But even though they are attacking, they are doing it to protect someone else. And that's how I see magic, that's how I feel when I practice, and that's what I stick to. So that's why I left Wicca, because without the light you can't have dark, and without the dark you can't have the light. So you have to have a fine balance between the two, and I feel I have found that. I don't use it unless I have to. But now I don't feel so constrained, and I don't feel like I am being told you can't do that. You understand? So if I feel like I need to defend myself or someone I love, I'm going to. Okay. Now, for the primary purpose of this video, like I said, it's for Violet. I keep getting off track. I'm sorry. But for those of you who are hurting her emotionally, those of you who are lying to her, those of you who are stabbing her in the back, spreading rumors about her, she has done nothing wrong at all. She is a good person. She has feelings just like the rest of us, but she tries to set, from what I see in her videos, she tries to set her personal life aside to reach out and help others, as most of us do. I mean, we don't get on here and do YouTube videos for the fun of it. Most of us. We get on here to spread a message of our day, our beliefs, something like that, in hopes of encouraging or benefiting someone else. Most of my videos are surrounded by that. I want to reach out. I want to help others. I don't get on here just for lollygags or having fun. I get on here to help others. That's my goal. Even if it's not that many, I want to at least reach out to one or two people through each of my videos. I'm not trying to become popular. I'm not trying to be the best. I want to know that I am at least trying or doing my part to help others. But for those of you who are hurting Violet and making her feel, I hate to use the word, but making her feel stupid because she believed you and then here it comes, she didn't get anything and you got the doll from her that meant so much to her. I hope you get back what you deserve. And that's all I have to say on that. I don't like seeing people get hurt. So if you are intentionally lying or hurting someone else, I only hope that you get back what you deserve. And that's all I have to say on that. And Violet, if you are watching this video, please know that you are loved and that there are Wiccan, pagan witches out there that love you. There's always going to be one or two bad apples in the bunch, but some of us do enjoy you, do appreciate what you do, and we love you. That's mainly what this video is about. I didn't want her feeling like nobody cared or nobody enjoyed her videos, because I, for one, do. To be quite honest, I don't even think I would be on YouTube if it wasn't for her. She I went through a bad time with my spirituality. Those of you who know me, that have kept up with me, you know that I was questioning my path. I left YouTube. This is the first video I've made in maybe 6 months, because I just haven't felt it anymore. It's like we're all dying away. We're not socializing the way we should. We're not supporting each other. We're fighting and bickering, and it's sad. It's kind of made me lose hope, but here I am again, trying again. I hope that Violet watches this, but if she don't, then that's fine. I still hope that the rest of you who do see this know that she is loved. And for those of you who don't mean her harm, that don't stab her in the back and all this other silliness, send her a message of love every now and then, especially if you're friends with her on Facebook. Send her a smiley face every now and then. Tell her that you love her or something, because she is a good person. She's got a great smile. She's very sweet. I really don't know what else to say. I really don't. It really tears me up to go from seeing the videos I used to watch of her where she was all happy and introducing her dolls on YouTube and things like that, to a video where she feels betrayed. It's really, really sad, and it tore me up. I actually started crying when I watched it. We are considered a pagan community. Not pagans, pagan community, which means that we stand behind each other. We are there for each other. We fight for each other. What's the point in doing these videos and doing this stuff if we're not going to support others and help others? Is that not supposed to be our goal? I came out of the broom closet, so to speak. I went through a lot of family issues. I fought to be able to be out in the world and to be open with my spirituality, in hopes that I would find people to share like-minded ideas, emotions, beliefs, things like that. And this is what it's become. We lie to each other. We fight. We're trying to be better than everybody else. One high priestess don't like the other high priestess because of the covens and because one's more established than the other. Or at least that's the way it is in my area. There's 2 covens. I've been in both. They're not a part of each other's stuff because one thinks they're better than the other. And it's sad. We are a Wiccan pagan community. We are supposed to be there for one another and to love each other. And Violet, if you're watching this, all I've got to say, sweetheart, is that I love you. Keep making videos. Don't give up. And know that some of us are still out there that do love you and would not lie to you or stab you in the back. You mean something to someone. And I love you. That's all for this video. May the goddess and the god be forever in your heart. I love you all, and blessed be.